rental at a time, make sure you check that book out on Audible or on Amazon. And if you do, go ahead and give it a 5-star review. I would greatly appreciate it. So I'm doing this after hours report a couple hours later than I had expected, but a lot of great interviews went on with our One Rental at a Time channel today. I just want to call them out and talk about some after hour news. First and foremost, I had a chance to interview someone from John Burns Real Estate Consulting Firm. This is an organization that's been around 20 plus years talking about the single family market, and you have to check out that interview today. It's about 2021 and the single family market being the place to be. They're forecasting 8% increase in value nationally, lots of transactions, and just a lot of great data in that discussion. I went into that discussion pretty bullish on single family homes. I am even more bullish, so make sure you check out that interview. In addition, we talked to Jonathan Twomley today. We heard why the unemployment miss was significant, and we talked about why it's likely even underreported. Then we talked about some multifamily markets, with Sacramento getting a huge shout out with a 24% rent increase. Just amazing. Also looking at Atlanta. In the news, kind of after hours information, a couple of things jump out at me. First and foremost, on the back of DoorDash yesterday, we had Airbnb today. And just, wow. If you got in on the Airbnb IPO, congratulations. You made 100% in a single day. Airbnb allowed many of their clients to be a part of this day. And if the rumors are true and they sold, they each made about $15,000 today. Just amazing. The Airbnb host, that was the word I was searching for. Again, I think we have some discussions about limits and market orders. This was a big deal in DoorDash where people were just saying, get me some. It is likely what happened with Airbnb. It's also probably a reason you saw some of the high flyers on the NASDAQ sell off. They were saying, hey, just for example, I'll sell Tesla and I'll buy me some Airbnb. That happened today. People were cashing in their chips and they were moving them around. So it was pretty interesting to watch. Again, limit market order. I think Airbnb clearly dominates their market. They are the elephant in the room, if you will. But wow, really? 112% double in a day? Might be a little frothy to start with. But again, who knows? Next thing up, Disney Plus caught my attention. Disney is changing right in front of our eyes. And man, did they get lucky with Disney Plus. If they launched Disney Plus in 2021, it would have been a different story. Disney launching Disney Plus when they did was, sometimes you'd rather be lucky than good. Man, they look like geniuses now. They have almost 87 million subscribers in less than a year. That's just amazing. And today, Disney had an investor meeting where they are laying out billions of dollars of fresh content coming to their platform. Streaming wars are heating up. Disney is looking to take on the gorilla Netflix, and it is going to be interesting to watch. The big conversation now for Disney shareholders is, how do you value the company? Do you value it as I know it, theme parks, right? The Disney cachet movies? Or do you look at it like Netflix? Do you look at it Netflix and give it 11 times forward revenue? Do you do it on earnings from non-existent business? How do you value Disney today? That is going to be a conversation that analysts have to look at. Because if you look at Disney like last year, it's overvalued. It's at a record price last time I checked. But if you look at it like Netflix, it's undervalued. So where is it? And then when do you think legacy Disney, I don't know what other word to call it, comes back? When does a negative become a uber positive? When does this next year, 2 years of fresh content become the next sticky toys and billion-dollar franchise? Disney is magical for creating billion-dollar franchises. Now, if they're doing them and launching them faster and more continuous on Disney Plus, you really see how this big platform, this big Uber machine, which is hurting today, no question, could really be a lot stronger very, very soon. It's an interesting discussion to have, and if your hold period for Disney is long enough, you know, say you need to hold out the next year, it's going to be a pretty rough ride the next year. A lot of investment in content, theme parks being a negative versus a positive, but man, you start looking at 2022 Disney, that machine could be humming. Then you have good old LA County. LA County just lost in court. I don't know if you've seen this. Maybe it's just because I'm in California. But man, our public officials are just wacky. One day this, one day that, one day this, one day that. Well, they just pulled the rug out from under their restaurants who just invested tens of thousands of dollars providing outdoor seating. Because LA, you can sit outdoors with heaters a lot longer than most of the country. And lo and behold, just out of nowhere, just done. Can't do it anymore. Well, they sued and they lost. Go figure. A judge actually ruled against the politicians. You didn't do the right cost benefit analysis. You didn't do this and that. And now LA County has to review what they're doing. Maybe you have to actually think and work with the small businesses and really, have a conversation about the economy and all of this. Maybe there is a different way than just everybody stay home. Just amazing. So again, on the stimulus, I thought it was very interesting that they actually sent Congress home. I don't know if you saw this, but they were dismissed today. That doesn't make you feel good about getting a stimulus deal done. Again, yesterday on the after hours report, I talked about 900,000 being the number. On unemployment, we only got 853. It's bad, but it wasn't bad enough. We needed that extra 50,000. Again, they were sent home, people. All this nonsense and all these other YouTube channels talking about stimulus, it's fake. They sent Congress home. Just a train wreck. It's going to get bad. It's going to get bad. There's light, though. I do think 2021 is going to be roaring 20s versus another Great Depression. I'm excited. You need to check out that conversation I had with Rick from John Burns Real Estate Consulting. That made me feel good about what I'm doing in my business, how I'm teaching students to look at their markets. That video should give you encouragement to invest the time today. If you want to make a difference in your financial future, take this environment that's very low supply, invest time, and get ready. Because what did you hear in that 30-minute discussion? Prices are going up, interest rates staying low, supply is coming. Get ready. When supply comes, you'll have quality differences and you'll be able to make deals. But you've got to put in the work now. If you don't learn your market now and learn what your yield in your market is now, you won't be ready. You're a gamble, and we don't want you to gamble. So again, if you need some help, link below to the course called How to Get Started One Rental at a Time. Do me a favor, if you do spend the $200, make sure you join the Facebook group. That community is growing and growing. You want to be a part of it. Students are posting wins. They're helping each other. And it is a wonderful place to be around other positive people. If you buy the course, look up the Facebook group, One Rental at a Time Works, and we will see you in the Facebook group. All right, everybody, have a great evening. And remember, 7:30 a.m. tomorrow, daily financial news. And I haven't done this yet. 8 a.m. Saturday, live Q&A. 8 a.m. Saturday morning, I will do a live Q&A. Leave your questions here, and I will answer them, and I hope to see you there. Take care. Bye.